Tes tes. Tes tes tes. Tes. Oke. Kenceng amat anjay. Gak mungkin dapat. Oke, lo divisi tahu semua guys.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We're up and running then.
Yaudah.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber's cross.
Offset
And he's
aja.
straight offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. He is through. And Shevchenko! And it's come back out to him. And for a moment, time stood still.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator, and punisher.
Jorginho. And it's McAllister. Look at the space here. Azar! It's hit the upright. Cross needs. Oh, good effort.
Nice.
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball.
Umpannya.
Lampard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lampard.
Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's managed to get free. Lofted in. Brilliantly cut out. Tonali, spread to the right. Adams makes the interception. And he's gone looking for safety. And they've got a
Look.
throw.
Throwin anjay.
Lampard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tonali. No, again there's no way through. Kovacic is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. The ball has bounced loose now. 30 minutes gone. That's really well manoeuvred. He's being urged to shoot. Ferdinand. And here's Joe Linton. And here's Lampard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, they could break here. De Bruyne running with intent. Hazard. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cross into the box. Keeper's dealt with that. Jude. Now he's got space here. And he plays one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw.
Sir, patah-patah sir.
And it's Kovacic.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's been slipped through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he? Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nice sequence of passes this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely aimed pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's got the beating of his man. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only thing
Halo
lacking.
Nonoi.
Hello attendees.
Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
In the green backpack,
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Greg Count.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 15.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, that's neat. Kadiolu has it in a wide position. Time and again they are repelled. And the
Goal.
shot!
Yes.
And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look.
That really
Oh.
is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Xavi Simons. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, super find. It's Luis Suarez!
Wow.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali is herring after that one. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Sudah di cancel.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Tonali. De Bruyne. Joelinton. And this is Shevchenko. De
The
Bruyne.
attendance for this match was 62,000.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Lampard. And here's Shevchenko. Shapes the shoot. And it's in.
Sibal.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so
Oh,
determined.
tancuk kena.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jorginho. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that seems to be the plan.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Adams. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Cool.
Cross,
Nice.
and there's a goal. Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
McAllister, Ferdinand, Adams, McAllister, tries to pass it through, Diouf, and it tries a shot, and that's a tiny finish, right back in the game, and that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ferdinand, McAllister, and Adams. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. De Bruyne, De Bruyne!
Oke, bermain cantik.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Hazard. He's found a way through. Hazard!
There will be
That
3
was not
minutes
gone well.
added time.
Oh, that's
Offset,
superb.
bro. Aduh.
Shevchenko finds himself offside. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played into space. Drills one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Duke.
Oke, nice.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his
Just a
whistle.
quick announcement. And an
Manchester
exciting one,
United
too.
have...
Tuh. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oke. Gaspos divisi. Dulu. Gacha dulu. Messi, Messi, Messi. Messi tae. Oke. Astagfirullah, ngantuk cok.
Proses pengajuannya juga mudah kan? Selain itu, limitnya bisa sampai 100 juta. Dan saat ajuin nggak perlu pakai jaminan.
Apakah sudah pernah
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Oke, sip.
Would have been quick to recover this.
Kiper mahal, bos.
This is the play. Shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Duh.
Here's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos can clear it away. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Red
Alah.
being strong and determined. Drogba. Xavi Alonso.
Prit, ora semprit tae wasit.
Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. Timber gets on his bike and on the move.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Timber. Jordan Henderson flicks a foot in and wins the ball. Now it's Messi. Quick look, thought about cutting in. Oh, what fly! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Still goalless. Haaland. Now it's Drogba. De Ligt. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Yaya Toure. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Alah, tuh, pau lah.
Didn't quite work. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The pass wasn't good enough. He knows it.
Nice.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sit. Tai lah wasitnya.
First goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone that
Okay,
foul.
nice.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he can produce power, precision, and deception, so he's...
Luis Suarez!
Sigur.
Fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Eto.
Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, tai. Oh, yeah.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's Caicedo. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
Out.
Now for a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's good play. Hazard looking for the takes a shot.
Nice.
And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
There will be
Truly
1 minute
superb.
added time.
A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Waduh.
Malaga and
Oh lah, tak kira pelanggaran tai lah.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
that certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Malaga looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Gets us going once more. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Drogba. And it's De Bruyne. It's a good ball out wide. Caicedo. To Jordan Henderson. Intricate passing, looking to progress with saves to
Aduh. Loh. Pakai selebrasi.
just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Timber swings it across.
Aduh. Ora ketuk loh itu oi.
Corner kick. Malaga with the corner. There first. And now they could spring out of defence. Hakimi. De Bruyne. Jordan Henderson. Over to the right flank. It's a good foot in there. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Cross to the back post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
In once more. Oh, good.
Alah. Cok, dasi kotak, cok.
And a lot of applause for the thought. That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it. And it was drilled.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's being shifted off. Messi. Xabi Alonso. He's shifting through the gears here. A header! And this is not presumably for offside. Malaga suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't.
Taek, taek.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He knows it's taken a big and loose now, and they want to get it back. Definitely away. Caicedo. Now it's Haaland. Chance here to counter. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, great leap!
Ket mau nyundel guru terus.
But
Taek,
just
taek.
off target.
Suarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Saatnya. Ini saatnya. Ada Lime. Kok belum tidur, Mek? Lime.
So we have movement on both benches. Either of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. It's going wide left. It's now up to 75 minutes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Delete. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. That is
Wah,
expertly
baji
dealt with.
ora gak panggon.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nielsen. That is good alertness. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way.
Mata nih.
Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Haaland fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Ferdinand is there and he can get that clear.
Oh.
A sudden chance to counter.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bajingan ana sing
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Liverpool found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long
please
is
lah.
left, including stoppages?
He's got away. Jordan Henderson. Spread to the right. It's quick to return it. And that's a lovely exchange.
Well played.
Aduh,
well
ini sih.
cleared.
And it's Henderson.
Yes.
Good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp
Tani
little
banding
ball
ngono
here.
sih.
No, he's just misjudged
Sumpah.
that one.
Anjing.
Added time is up. And there goes the whistle.
Ki
Did
goblok.
lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed.
Hah.
The rain has left the streets aglow with mirrors only midnight knows. The cafe door is open wide as lonely headlights drift outside. The quiet piano finds my soul, playing every note so slow. The night wraps silk around my heart like it never wants to part. Every light begins to blur. Like your voice I still prefer. Ooh, hear the saxophone call like it's echoing through it all. Paris after the rain, calling out your name again. Every little drop that falls brings me back through these old walls. Paris after the rain, nothing ever feels the same. Every melody I
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Duh. Oh, ini sih.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern day fullback. to recover this. Schneider, Versip Bandung do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Xavi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Played towards the other side. Roberto Carlos.
Mata.
De Paul. Cafu. And that is out of play. Cafu knocks it into space. Raul plays it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's gone looking for safety. Schneider going face to face with his
Kok pelanggaran?
Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Oh, nearly.
Love still dances in my name. Long after the candles fade, our song will always stay.
And here's Eto.
After the rain,
Nicely shaped ball. And they can counter here. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
the saxophone sighs.
Some intricate passing, looking to charge for a shot.
Life's
Oh, terrific save from the
Cuk,
keeper.
matanya nendangin ngono sih.
Real chance.
Bajile.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That is one way to stop him. Great vision. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. Malaga are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Timber. Here comes the cross. And it's hoisted clear. That's a corner kick. Guardiola getting this one clear. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Looking for a runner. Passing nice and neat. Good ball, good take. Terrific effort. It's a goal. Themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, power or guile? What's it going to be?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That is some save from Khan. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Yassir Benton looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays it goes for a shot. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Eto. Hazard,
Every time the saxophone
played in by Roberto Carlos. Deftly away. Changes him with that pass. And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Raul. And that has been cleared. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he spark a counter here? It's the end of the first 45. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. All of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by.
Split-second reaction.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Malaga have the chance to go the other way. Touch to Paul. Messi.
มาตานี่
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Triol simply refused to be outdone there. Xavi Alonso.
โอ้โหอุ้ย
Yaya Toure.
ตายตาย
Pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread neatly.
Street lights melt into
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Xavi Alonso, it's a searching pass. Tries a shot!
อะไรอัลลอฮ์ตะกี้ดู
Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Suarez cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
keeping loneliness away.
Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. There's green grass ahead of him. Shoots it.
โอ้ดียังโจมาตานี่
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Becomes another love
It's Luis Suarez. Schneider. Raul. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has left. It's Luis Suarez!
every smile.
And kicked out by the most elastic of
Feels
saves.
like home.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
ยังอ่ะจื้อ
Meet me at the last table by the window where the candlelight still flows. Every saxophone reply makes forever feel baseline walks beneath the room, while shadows quietly bloom. A gentle breeze through open doors. Carries echoes from distant shores. The coffee cools beside my hand. Somehow
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
that's a moment
Needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, good spread.
wrapped inside the evening wind.
Nakata. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Music stays
Perfectly measured that.
till the stars all fade away.
Malaga still have the cards to affect this game.
Stable by
The shape ball.
where the night moves slow.
And here's Beckham. This is Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hear the saxophone reply. Makes for
Goes for the shot!
so
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
no clocks, no goodbye. Only moonlight, only your eyes.
That is
Ya
a
Allah.
little undercooked.
Nah.
Can he get on the end of this?
That looks a good ball through.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Meet me at the last table by the window,
Has been
where
cut
tomorrow
short.
doesn't show.
David Villa.
Every week
Goal!
feels like something heaven
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Meet me at the last
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
leave behind.
So the lead now is 2.
Always find
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, well measured.
piano sleep.
Too much on
Ayo,
it. That is
offset terus
easy
lu.
play for the keeper.
Stays with the night.
And this is Eto.
Yalah.
Important interception. Beckham threads one in.
Wih.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto. Beckham.
Moonlight in my
Bentar.
coffee cup.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
Shimmering as I look up.
Wih.
It's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
City's
stopped
breathing
it.
soft and
Ferdinand
slow.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
I've always known.
And that's it.
Your reflection
Malaga have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves
That's it, that's
through
it.
unwaveringly to win.
every quiet little smile makes the night stand still a while. Stay where the music plays, wrapped inside this smoky haze. Ooh, every note we find leaves the restless world behind. Moonlight in my coffee,
Welcome, Nanang, welcome.
your shadow in my eyes. Every little heartbeat feels like midnight sky. piano paints a silver line across this lonely heart of mine. The bass walks gently through the dark, keeping rhythm with my heart. Outside the windows softly gleam like pieces of a waking dream. Inside the candles gently glow, holding moments moving slow. Don't let the silence end. Let the melody descend. Ooh, closer than before. You're all I'm listening for. Moonlight in my coffee, your shadow in my eyes. Every little heartbeat feels like midnight skies. Moonlight in my coffee, soft as falling rain.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Words only time.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Like the end of yesterday.
Xavi Alonso, Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Promising position. Oh, good line! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Stay with me. The piano fades. The sax still calls.
Mata nih.
Bellingham. Adams.
Duh.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, they could break here.
Mah, dan cuk.
Adams. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early. It's Bucket!
Xavi Alonso. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Malaga yet to have an attempt on goal. Takes a shot!
Halo,
He's given
orang
that
tu kan?
plenty, but no. And he was quick to react. Bergkamp is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Suruhin.
Well, you either
Serah
commit
turu,
foul
serah
and
kerja.
take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter. But I think
Roberto Carlos!
oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. space here.
So, anu, pinpo locker kono nek aneng. Kok wis bali Magelang.
Offside. Yes, it is.
Leaves your shadow in my mind. The wine still catches
Just beyond his reach.
painting gold across
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
through the
And the counter is on.
carrying traces of
Bugasari.
Now it's Neto.
place walks soft
Sono po.
Chance for a shot. It's in.
like a promise.
And a trademark
Ning
move
warap na bisa.
ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The autumn through the leaves.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Ronaldinho.
After the rain,
Xavi Alonso does well to get it back.
calling
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
drop that falls.
Now it's Bale. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top.
Nothing ever feels the same.
Bugasari beberapa ya?
Every melody I find.
Malaga really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence. Now the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Soft goodbyes. But hold me close. The city sleeps. The river shines. Every heartbeat
Prudent pass.
becomes a
No luck with that dink over the top.
moonlight
Striker
flowing
is
through
the
my
distributor in chief, always looking for movers.
harmony.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Dances in my name.
Ronaldinho.
After the
Oh, he's
candles
managed to get himself offside.
our song will always stay. After the rain,
Hazard,
stay.
nicely intercepted.
Piano smile.
Bergkamp. Adams. Bergkamp. We are into stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking
And
points in that
it's
first half, but just the
half-time.
one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Malaga really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Malaga can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back underway then. Malaga leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Sudah dari balik channel.
Facing up to its adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Quiet piano
That is good alertness. Bergkamp,
so slow.
Hazard.
Around my heart like
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
to part. Every light begins to
Taruh.
like your voice is
There's
still
the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
like
Well,
it's
Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris after the rain.
Malaga are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Calling out
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Can he finish?
brings me back to these old walls.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Nothing
with such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Leaves your shadow in
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
pain and gold
Looking
across
to pass their way up the pitch. Bergkamp
gentle breeze
was trying to skip past his man. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake.
carrying traces of
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing.
Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. He is through here.
learns
Cut it out.
to sway as tomorrow
And the shot!
slips away.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Let the
Ada pelanggaran.
breathe like the autumn through the leaves. Ooh, stay here in the glow where only dreamers go.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, now he can run away with it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Leaves your shadow
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
silver skies.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Banner, hold me close. The city sleeps. The river shines.
it's Bale.
Every heartbeat
It's come to nothing.
becomes the rise.
Good pressing, squeezing the play. Shot.
Loh, kok Rono sih?
And he hits the net.
Feels like home.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After the candles fade, our song will always stay. After the rain, stay. The piano smiles. The saxophone sighs.
Yoga? Runtur yuk. Tegel. Jam apa ding kono?
Coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Persib Bandung now just needing one.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance! That's a sharp finish!
Buan bos.
It was a great
Ya,
finish.
ngene iki
He put it away with great
wong
poise,
golek cuan tekan
deadline
subuh.
accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Your reflection
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bill! And that's a real chance missed.
Thank you yuk
Well,
dah
it
di
wasn't to
live.
be this time, but
Eh,
that
dah di
should
live.
add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
music plays, wrapped inside the smoky haze.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Every note we find leaves the restless world
Kimmich.
behind.
Played into space. Nicely worked. Messi gets into a good position. Kimmich's cross. He leaps for it.
Offset bos.
Oh, good
Ora apa
finish.
anjir.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Eyes, moonlight in my
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, Talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. As this is Adriano. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
David Villa is flagged offside.
Holding moments moving slow. Don't let the sand
That looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary. And he's picked out the run. He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper. Hit the post. And there's the goal. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Loh, Pak Musi.
Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Could move up a gear here. And there goes the final whistle. Malaga can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically.
No words, only time. Your hand close to
Dua ke
mine.
3 pertandingan lagi kok.
Stay
Kasih
here.
lah.
The candles sway, the night stands still. Every dream feels so real. Moonlight in my coffee. Morning feels so far away.
Aduh.
Every harmony keeps shining like the end of yesterday. Moonlight in my coffee, floating through the air. Every song my heart will sing will always find you there. Stay with me. The piano fades, the sax still calls, and the night keeps your name. Moonlight in my coffee cup, shimmering as I look up. The city's breathing soft and slow, like a song I've always known. Your reflection crosses by like a whisper through my mind. Every quiet little smile makes the night stand still a while. Stay where the music plays, wrapped inside the smoky haze. Ooh, every note we find leaves the restless world behind. Moonlight in my coffee, your shadow in my eyes. Peace walks gently.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Outside the window.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Inside the
So things are underway.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a
Big chance!
the silence
Neymar. Now it's Aguero. Aguero powering forward here.
A few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Promising build-up. Jude just eases him off the ball. Out for a throw. Quality ball. Aguero. Oh, lovely. There's the shot. Side mirroring the
Tàn
other in
bắn
terms of
xuống
chance.
hàng chứ.
Takes the shot. No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Every dream feels so real. Moonlight in my coffee. Morning feels so far away.
Looking to play him in.
Every
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Messi. He is through here. That's very neat. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception. Wan-Bissaka. Gerrard.
Gerrard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, suwak.
So it is still 0-0. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Malaga are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Aguero. Messi.
Piano breathes a quiet flame.
And it's Timber. And here's Suarez. It's Ito! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Malaga with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done.
Hurry home tonight. Stay inside this and
Dunkirk have the chance to go the other way.
every little sigh
Hazard!
becomes
That was a
another
brilliant
lullaby.
save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Meet me at
Corner number 2 then.
this table by the window where the night moves
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
feels like home.
Messi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Xavi Alonso, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Timber is onto this, and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Baseline walks beneath the room, while shadows quietly bloom. A gentle breeze through open doors carries echoes from distant shores.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Beside my hand, like it
Neymar.
somehow understands.
Tchouaméni. Aguero receives it in a good position here. Aguero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot!
Oh, very nice.
Hear the silence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away.
Stupid.
For the
Karena
goalkeeper.
disut. Anjir.
Till the stars all fade away.
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Every smile, every
So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
makes forever feel so close.
So into the second half.
No goodbye.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Stay near. The room grows smaller, the world disappears.
And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Remains right here. Meet
And
me
here's
at the
Eto.
last
Gets a good foot in there.
by the window.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Every whispered harmony
Messi
feels like something
delivers the ball.
Meet me at the last table by the window, long after the lights grow low. Every melody we leave behind will always find us home.
There's the header. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Azar.
Piano sleep.
Azar. Hazard running with intent. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Shot! What a wonderful goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Tchouaméni is going to be disappointed with that.
Malaga are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
60 minutes played. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Triol.
Wah, sulit.
Messi gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Messi,
Such good technique.
challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Can he spark a counter here? That was good alertness.
Calling out your name again. Every little drop
approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
This is Aguero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Toure does really well there. He is strong. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could go all the way here. Roberto Carlos acted in a wide position. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Malaga clearly have been
And a chance! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Welcome tahu Gesrut SM1 bang. SM1 tahu Gesrut nggak pakai tahu ya.
So we have movement on both benches. Malaga are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Outsmarting him this time. Can he get on the end of this?
Might want to be careful there.
Nggak sengaja.
Bundled over, that is a foul.
Ya, kartu merah anjing.
Ferdinand has been booked just to confirm for that earlier incident. Ended up in no man's land.
Beramaju.
Somewhat off target. Malaga have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Messi. No, again there's no way through. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Romario. Has a look up and delivers. That's the keeper's ball. Danny Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Diaz. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Danny Olmo receives it in a wide position. And that's that. Malaga are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief could draw great satisfaction from it.
With mirrors only midnight knows. The cafe door is
Waduh,
open
halo Bang Cowok.
as lonely headlights drift outside. A quiet piano finds my soul, playing every note so slow. The night wraps silk around my heart, like it never wants to part. Every light begins to blur, like your voice I still
Halo
prefer.
statue.
Ooh, hear the saxophone call, like it's echoing through it all. Paris brings me back through these old walls. Paris after the rain, nothing ever feels the same. Every melody I find leaves your shadow in my mind.
Apa ini anjing?
The wine still catches candlelight.
Oke guys, saatnya saat-saat terakhir.
Across the night, a gentle breeze moves through the room, carrying traces of perfume. The bass
So
walks
bring it on.
softly
Height,
over me,
expectation,
like
emotion.
the
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
as tomorrow slips
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
let the evening
So straight into the action.
like the old
Xabi Alonso is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Joe Begman.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
And now they can spring out of defence.
that falls
Foot in.
back through
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Paris after the rain.
Oh, what has happened here?
Nothing ever feels the same.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Well timed, excellent interception.
The city sleeps, the river shines, every heartbeat
Timber.
comes around.
Good run down the right.
After the rain,
And he's whipped it across.
through my veins.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Aduh, langsung
Cautious
tetap
start from both teams.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That has been knocked clear. Mets have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Candles fade. Our song will always
Timber charging forward down that flank. Takes aim and oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
The piano smiles, the saxophone sighs. Paris
And it's Eto'o.
lives tonight.
Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Such good technique.
Timber's cross. Varane clears it away. Now somewhat off target. Can he finish? Yaya Toure. Either side yet able to find the net.
There's one last table by the window
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
where the city wears its clothes.
De Bruyne never out of the action for very long.
Streetlights melt into the rain.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Meeting again.
Aims beyond the defence.
The piano
Mets
breathes
are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been
Balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, delightful chance, surely!
pas dulu.
Goal! Mets! And Mets are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Eto!
Waduh, tiang cok.
It's hit the crossbar. Oh, some vicious effort. Gonna be disappointed with that. Xavi Alonso. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Hazard. And he's in on. It's Hazard! Deftly away. Oh, that's nice. And it's made its way. Goes for a shot!
Oh, ya Rono toh.
Hazard.
Stupid.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Knocks it into space. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Timber.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Suarez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hazard. Hazard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. He's got away. Go back here. And Messi! Quick to recover this. That was very necessary. And it's been hooked away. Referee's given a throw. The pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Hoisted in. He's had a shot!
Siguro sa kapas sekarang. Cep na.
Simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Malaga unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Things simple.
Padahal tenang sobri.
Intensity
Anjing.
high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes. We'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Malaga can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi purring through the gears. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Torre gets it away. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Roberto Carlos swings in across. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Eto. shooting chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Malaga. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Trion clears without hesitation. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Adalah video dan musik bebas iklan. Satu langganan, dua aplikasi. Coba gratis.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is good strength. Stops readily. And he has kept it out somehow.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's De Bruyne. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Mets really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get a chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity. Oh, what a mistake! It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was not good. Real chance! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Yaya Toure has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Heading long, but astray. Drives it and a header!
Bangsat anjing.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Certain, searing and imperious.
It all came from some really strong movement, Peter. The defence let themselves down by not picking them up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Shot a goal! Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
To to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Farland. This is James Rodriguez. Adriano. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Platini. Cut it out. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot!
반칙은
A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Mets look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the...
And that is as far as it goes. Malaga illustrating perfectly.